What's up guys, C2113 here, and in today's video we're going to be unboxing the Griffin iTalk voice recorder for the 3rd gen iPod. Alright guys, so in today's retro unboxing we're going to be taking a look at the Griffin iTalk voice recorder for the 3rd gen iPod. Now this will actually work with the 4th gen monochrome, color, and photo. However, when this was released, only the 3rd gen was compatible. Although the iPod mini does in fact have the same multi-function connector, I'm pretty sure on the mini it's only for the inline headphone controls, and generally these sorts of accessories don't work with the mini. So with that being said, of course we're going to need an iPod. So we have my modded 3rd gen here. I've got 64 gigs of SSD storage, LCD backlight color mod, as well as an upgraded 2000 milliamp hour battery. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this box. Now normally, in every video I'll say check out the links in the description for the product. Unfortunately for this one, considering it was made in 2004, and I doubt these have been sold for at least 18 years, you're not going to be able to find anything new, at least not on a conventional retailer like Amazon. But I will tell you, if you really are interested in one of these, you can find them readily brand new off of eBay. That's where I got this. So let's take a look. Should just slide out. Let's see here. All right, that box is a little crushed. That's why it wasn't sliding out. But there we go. So first we have our manual here. Pretty straightforward. You can pause that if you want to read it. But basically it talks about how to record. Pretty standard. You just kind of plug it in and it should start working and open up to the voice recorder function. You can also use it as an alarm clock, basically just for the speaker. And because it has a pass-through port, you can still plug in headphones while this is connected to your iPod. And then it gives you some basic specs on the speaker. Not super exciting in terms of the power this is going to have, but of course it's just working off of the power coming from the 3.5mm headphone jack. So being unamplified, there's not going to be a lot of power there to work with to begin with. So all right, let's take a look. There it is. There is the iTalk. All right. You saw the light blink and it opened up immediately to the voice memo mode. Now let me go ahead and give this a try. So before I do this recording, I just want to let you guys know I have tried this before, and these do tend to pick up interference from the camera. So I'm going to hold it away from the camera next to my mouth. I'll record a little snippet and then I'll play it back for you guys. This is a test of the Griffin iTalk voice recorder. All right. So there's the recording. Let's see what it sounds like.
This is a test of the Griffin iTalk voice recorder.
So as you can probably tell, that's not exactly the highest quality speaker in existence, but the audio is not bad. And again, this was entirely for recording voice notes, not high fidelity audio. So like, you probably wouldn't want to use this to record music, for example. But for recording voice notes and voice memos, that's exactly what this was intended for. So overall, I can't really knock this thing considering what it is. And it's kind of a cool little accessory for anybody that's got vintage iPods for sure. If you have a 3rd or a 4th gen with that multi-function connector, I would say having a couple of these accessories is pretty cool. Obviously, as the dock connector developed later on down the line, most accessories transitioned over to being powered by the dock connector. So these are kind of a cool collector's item if you can find them. And as I showed you here, you can find them brand new off of eBay. So if you are looking for a cool accessory that isn't just another dock connector accessory, picking one of these up might be worth it. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked it. If you liked the video, be sure to give me a like. If you have any questions, comments, or your own experiences with the Griffin iTalk, I definitely want to hear about it. You can leave that in the comments below. And as always, if you want to see more, don't forget to get subscribed.